Hello, hi, good morning. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, today we are going back to normal morning stream, which is before noon. Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, it's going to be before noon for morning. Anyway, today is the 12th of July. It's a Tuesday, and yeah, the time now is 10:50. I have indicated I will stream at about 11 on my Discord, kind of like ended earlier, and yeah, so I need to go over to my next destination, and yeah, here we are. Yes, right. So okay, let's move on with the normal usual stuff. There are two ways you can communicate with me. One is via the chat function itself. Just go to, yeah, just type in the chat box and your questions, your whatsoever, your comments, opinions, and just leave it there, and I will come back to you within the stream, right? And let's see, just give me a moment. Let me fire up my dashboard for my Twitch. All right, here we go. Yep, just give me a moment. Live, right? Okay, got it. I'm in the dashboard itself, so we are good to go. So that's one way. The other way is actually via Discord, where you can actually use the voice function. You can actually talk to me live on air. So what you got to do is, if you have a Discord account, you can actually go to my Discord link found on my Twitch profile. Click on it, it will invite you to my server. Join the server and then look out for on air live. You won't miss it because it's got a big red button there. Yep. So just go into the voice channel. You see me inside. Join the voice channel. Turn on the microphone, and then yeah, we can talk to each other live. Yes, live. So that's one way. The other way is yeah, that's the other way lah. What I'm talking about, right? So these are the two ways you can actually talk to interact with me in this live stream. If you don't have a Discord account, no worries. You can actually create one. It's totally free. So yeah, if you want to, okay, right. Then if you are watching this as a recorded stream either on Twitch or YouTube, yeah, feel free to to drop in your comments as well. For Twitch, you can watch up to 2 weeks worth, at least 2 weeks prior to this to today's live stream, the recorded stream. I mean, yeah. And for YouTube, you can actually view up to I think 1st of May this year. Yeah, 1st of May this year, where I've under the advice of some of the viewers, I've decided to download and kind of like archive my live stream onto YouTube itself, right? So the YouTube link is also found on my Twitch profile. Or alternatively, if you want to get in touch with me without going through YouTube, Twitch, or Discord and stuff like that, I have my usual social media handle as attached as well. So you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, right? Okay, so that's the usual stuff that goes aside. Oh yeah, I just realized that I haven't posted the topic for this week itself. Yeah, it's about children disciplining, right? I think yesterday we had a discussion and we have someone from the US who joined in our conversation yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, it's actually kind of funny because I'm not a parent myself, and why am I suggesting such a topic? Well, it actually goes back down to I think last weekend when I was out. I witnessed a situation whereby a child is actually creating a fuss, creating a scene, and throwing tantrum, and yeah, there's nothing much the parents can do. So, it's kind of annoying. It actually annoyed the entire mall in the sense that the child actually just screamed at the top of the lungs, and then just trying to get either attention or yeah. So yeah, that's one example. So I will actually after my appointment later, I'll do it straight away. I'll put it into the Discord text channel. Right, you can find our topic for the week in my Discord server as well. Just look up for social media and then expand on it. You'll see Twitch. Just look up for Twitch. There are other social media as well. So for that Twitch account, for the Twitch channel itself, basically it has got all our topic for the week, all the topics that we have actually discussed about for the previous weeks that are there. It's actually kind of like a parallel correspond between our live stream as well as it's between the live stream as well as on the board itself. So whatever we discuss during the live stream, it will be reflected on the so-called channel as well, right? So, yep. So basically that's it, and yeah, hopefully we can actually have more open-ended so-called topics in which people can just just pen their opinions and stuff like that, right? So today's this drive is actually pretty short. I'm actually it's just a mere 15 at max 15 minutes drive away. So I'm actually driving as slowly as I can, so that I can actually put in say a 20-minute stream at max if let's say there's no discussion and things ongoing, right? So I've been overtaken by trucks and everything, but yeah, so be it. Okay, let's see. What are the outstanding things that I need to cover? Yeah, practically nothing much for now, right? So let's see what are the things that I have. We have our topic for the week out already, and yeah, I think basically more or less that's about it. So if you want to, well, if you're interested, you can actually join me to talk about other things that you might be interested. Otherwise, it's actually the topic for the week itself is about children disciplining and stuff like that. So yeah, if let's say you're not interested in the topic, we can actually discuss about something else, right? Right, for those who just joined the stream, welcome to the stream. Didn't miss anything much because as usual, at the beginning of the stream, I will just go through the various ways you can actually communicate with me in this live stream. One is via the chat function itself, the other is via voice channel on Discord. So to put it short, if let's say you have a Discord account, you can actually head over to my Twitch profile, click on the Discord link, it will invite you to my server, join the on-air live voice channel, turn on the microphone, and we can talk to each other live on air, right? So yeah, it's as simple as that. It might be a little bit delayed because it's not exactly a real-time kind of a voice channel, so-called conversation. There will be some lag in between, so probably about 1 or 2 seconds. So you can ask a question, and it takes time to transmit and then to be broadcasted. Then upon listening to it, I will reply, and once I reply, it will probably also take about 1 or 2 seconds of a delay. Then you can actually hear my response. But of course, if you are directly onto Discord itself, you can hear from the Discord itself. It's actually kind of like real time. But if you actually listen to your voice on the Twitch itself, there might be a delay of 1 or 2 seconds, right? So yeah, basically that's about the live stream. So apart from the chat function, you can also use voice. Yeah. So where are we? We are actually yeah, it's still open, and it's still kind of like open. We still haven't really exactly settled on much of other topics as well. So I haven't actually put the topic for this week on my Discord server as well. So I will do that later. So today is already Tuesday, and yeah, how is everyone? How are you all doing? And for people who are around the region like Singapore, Malaysia, yesterday was a public holiday. Today is the first day back to work in a shortened work week. So how's things going for everyone? So let me A quick glance on the chat itself, yeah, nothing. So all is good, right? So we'll see if let's say anyone comes in and then you have any interesting topic to chat about. Otherwise, yeah, let me think of other things that I can actually speak about, right? So the time now is 11. It's very cloudy in Singapore at the moment. Looks like it's going to rain in some parts. Yeah, correct. Yeah, probably so. Right. And well, actually, I'm quite near to my destination already. Yeah. Anyway, Singapore is actually very small. So from one end to the other at most is about half an hour plus. Right. From one end of the expressway to the other. Right. So let me take a quick glance. Nope, there's nothing on the chat box yet. So okay. Right. Um, red light at the moment. Okay. Or for those who are actually viewing from local, I'm actually heading over to Vivo City. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to grab lunch, but I have a quick errand to run over here for a while, and we'll see how things go. Because the rest of the day is like it's fully packed. Initially, I thought I can actually do an evening stream, but I think it's going to be really, really, really packed. Yeah, so decided to do it now so that I can actually have a bit more time because yeah, I do have a little bit of a breathing gap for now until lunch. Yep. Right. So yeah, for those who just joined in, welcome to the stream. If you'd like to discuss about the topic for this week itself, it's about children, disciplining children and stuff like that. So if let's say you have anything to share, just feel free to let us know. So the example I've given is actually about last weekend over at the mall. I witnessed a child throwing tantrum and he's actually shouting and screaming at the top of his lungs and trying to get some attention here and there. So yeah, it actually kind of annoyed the patrons over at the mall itself, right? So what would you do? How should I put it? Would you spank the child? Or yeah, I mean at the moment in time, I don't think the child is going to listen to you. So he just want to get what he wants, and yeah. So I don't know. So basically, there's no right or wrong answer. It's actually more of like how you think you tackle the situation. I mean, I grew up from the previous generation whereby we do have some fiscal. Yeah. So when things goes wrong and you really, really need to, you know, discipline the child and nip the issue in the bud, you have to, you know, let the child experience some form of sensation so that he or she will just, know that that's not the right thing to do at that moment in time. But of course, different people have different opinion. So some of them they don't really like to get physical, but I don't really know what else to do because I saw the parents trying to, to calm down the child, but I think the child totally has lost it. There's no other way they can actually control. Yeah, so that was a classic example of how you are going to discipline your child, whether it be it in the public or back at home, right? So I think there are also cases where in the past I heard about children being brought up in a very harsh manner, and yeah, there will be canes and stuff like that. But of course, when they are outside, the parents will just give them a death stare, you know, then the child knows that when he or she goes home, he or she will get it. Right? So there are really thousands and thousands of ways to discipline children, right? So yeah, so that's going to be the discussion for this week. Even though I'm not a parent myself, so I've got no rights to actually give actual suggestions, but we can actually keep this discussion live in the sense that we may have audiences who can actually give other forms of feedback and advices to the other parents, I suppose, right? All right, now I'm actually at my destination already, and I'm actually going to park. I will probably spend a bit longer, and then after which I will just end off the stream. Okay, good. I'm good. Okay, so let's just continue a little bit more. So yeah, I don't have anyone commenting at the moment. So yeah, so that's going to be the topic for this week itself. And if let's say there are other things that you guys would like to discuss, just just feel free to chime in, right? And yeah. So okay, let me lower down the volume, and yeah, I think it's pretty okay. Right. So let's see. Yesterday we have um, quite a fair bit of discussion, but there's with a viewer from the US, right? So everyone will have their ways to actually bring up the children and then to teach them. Yeah. Okay, great. So let's not talk about children anymore because it's not a topic of my interest actually. Right. So what are the things that we can talk about? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm very boring. I'm a very boring person, so I don't really have a lot of things to talk and discuss about. Yeah. So okay, I tell you what. It's the time now is 11:07, coming to 11. I think by 11:10, if let's say there's nothing much, then we'll probably call it a day. Right. So right now, what I can do is let me think of any questions that you guys have actually asked me previously that I haven't really replied. What else? I think that's about it. Oh yeah, somebody asked about this logo, this blue color, this paramedic logo. So yeah, it's nothing significant. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anybody, but it's just a decal I used to have. So it's always being placed there. Yeah, the only thing that's nearest to it is I'm actually kind of like a home care. Yeah, I'm a home care personnel, so I will actually go to the residences to actually provide my services to actually help the elderlies for their daily activities and stuff like that, right? So that's one thing that I've been doing recently, apart from me being a digital content creator and also a real estate salesperson in Singapore. And yeah, what else? Yeah, I do quite a fair bit of stuff. So yeah, basically I'm open to anything because time is really very hard, and yeah, we need to survive. So that's why you can actually see me. I'm not actually a very front end person. I'm actually more on the post production over the back end. But as time goes along, we can't really do much. So that's why I have no choice but to come up to actually do some of this frontline stuff. Right. So let's see. Yeah, we are actually quite close to 11:10 already. So from the look of it, there isn't much of a discussion. But if let's say you're viewing this as a recorded stream and you've got things to actually mention and highlight, just feel free to drop me a text, and we will probably continue from there. And yeah, most importantly, I'm very sorry if let's say I forgot to actually address your questions, because there has been quite a influx of messages coming in, and yeah, some of them are actually quite uh, weird and personal. So yeah, I have to actually do it another way. So I do reply all messages, so don't worry. If let's say you actually want to write to me on my social media, so-called private message and stuff like that, please do indicate that you actually find me on Twitch, via my live stream on Twitch. At least I know that you are the viewers, and will actually try to reply to you as soon as I can. Right. So yeah, I think basically that's about it for today. Nothing significant. It's just like a follow-up from yesterday because of the topic for the week itself. And tomorrow I'll probably be able to stream, but definitely not on Thursday, because Thursday is very fully packed, and yeah, it's a very fully packed day. So definitely I will not do any stream on Thursday itself. And yeah, we'll see how things go. Just keep your questions coming in, and if I can actually answer them, I'll answer them uh, on air. Right. So thank you for watching for today. I see you guys the next time I come online, which is most likely tomorrow. And have a good lunch today. And yep. Okay. Bye.